Hey guys, I just wanted to chime in about the people that are saying that you need meat or you need animal cells in your diet to acquire some type of nutrient. That's complete BS. There's no nutrient that I'm missing at all. I'm type O. I was told by the naturopath that first convinced my girlfriend to go vegan so that she could cure her Lyme disease, that it was not a good idea for me because I was type O, right? So that's the uphill challenge that I was facing, and I overcame it. I'm about 7 or 8 years deep in this now, and I can tell you that the first 2 years sucked, right? Because I had to kill off the entire forest of animal cell eating microbial colonies that had diversified the gut flora in my GI tract. But once I had killed off every last bit of those microbial colonies and replaced them, and this is not something that happens overnight, this happens over years, at least a couple. Once I had replaced them with a different kind of forest that only was interested in consuming animal cells, my entire consciousness throughout my body changed. Not just down here, but up here. And I never understood better why they called it the first brain until after I changed it from a vampire, parasite, predator thinking consciousness into one that was only interested in plants. And that, I don't know how people don't make that correlation. They don't understand that that's what's waiting for them on the other side of this decision. They would just rather continue to be sick and go to the menu that's available to the public and easily pick carcasses off the menu, because God forbid they have to live in a world that caters to meat eaters once they found out that they're not supposed to be, because that's a crazy place to live, let me tell you. But the faster that everybody figures this out, the faster that we will have a little bit more diversification in our in the menus that are available to the public in the retail districts. So it's slowly starting to change as people wake up, but the faster they wake up, the more diversified our menu will get, and soon it will be the weird thing to go into a restaurant and ask for a dead animal. So another thing that I don't understand about you meat eaters, how is it that you are incapable of looking up the diet of Pythagoras and why he had that diet? Even when you're given a clue, there's some kind of brain fog that makes it impossible for you guys to be able to digest why he chose that diet over one of eating carcasses. He was very explicit about why, right? And then even when you're given the clue that 500 years after the invention of the Bible to shut down the Pythagorean teachings, there was another rebellion that was Pythagorean. It was the fourth philosophy of the crucified person, who founded his fourth philosophy among the sons of light, the Zadokites, who had evolved into the Ebionites under Judas and James and John the Baptist. These people were following not a Jewish diet. The church is hell-bent on making you think it was a Jewish diet and a Jewish movement, because that should confuse the shit out of you, and it does. But the reason they were living outside of the Jewish community in the desert at Qumran is because they were following the Pythagorean teachings that had also forced Pythagoras and the Zadokites into the desert when they were going against the Babylonian monetary system of meat, money, and mind control. So the fourth philosophy that the crucified person and his brother invented was 100% against meat, money, mind control, sacrifice, and any type of investment like spiritual worship in temples built by the hands of men. So when you consider those 5 tenets of the fourth philosophy, which church isn't breaking every single one of those today and turning it right on its head for the Babylonian monetary system? That's how deep this information is. That's what's waiting for you on the other side of turning your garden of parasites and predators into a Garden of Eden again. And that's what the crucified person meant by you can have the kingdom of heaven in the here and now if you want. What did he mean by that? If he actually said it, what he meant by it was there was a way that we were originally designed to be at peace, and then we fell from that design, and we will return to it. Christians are taught this by black magicians, but then they're walked into the carcass eating by the monetary system, of their own free will after they were told which way is the right way, right? And so that's how black magic works. And even if you're not in the Christian mentality and you're outside of it and you're an atheist or an agnostic, you are still 100% befuddled by the people that invented money and the Bible. So the faster that we wake up to this, the faster all criminal institutions that depend on this false narrative of interacting with each other, the faster that all criminal enterprises fall. So we just have to stop using their currency, and we have to stop eating ourselves and developing diseases that are related to having a pig's digestive system, which we have. It doesn't just look like one. It is genetically a pig's digestive system. Once you couple that knowledge with the behavioral, psychological, and physiological changes that rapidly occur in pigs when they go one way or the other with that diet, you start to understand why the monetary system has harnessed control over this knowledge with the human digestive system, which is a pig's. So our first brain is affected just like a pig's, right? So for those of you who are not cowards, who would like to face me on video with a discussion about anything that I've said here, let's go. For those of you that have some contingency or reason why you can't, crawl back in your hole. Crawl back in your hole and don't do any more damage on social media. Thank you.